Looks like it's kind of looking at me. Is that better? I need to get the snow off the windows. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Alrighty. I thought I talked to you in my car today. The reason being, I haven't really had these windows are crap. I can't see because it's bloody iced up. Alright, there we go. We're in business. As you can see, I'm back in Evansville. I will never ever complain about the British weather ever again. We never have it super hot, but it's never really cold. It's always somewhere in the middle, which is fine. Anyway, so I've been back in Evansville now a few days, maybe 4 days, and it's been great. I've really jumped back into the routine really quickly. So I've been training a lot, eating really good, so everything's been really good. On Monday we did a WOD, which was so hard. It was one of those ones that when you look at it on paper it looks like it's going to be, you know, okay, and then it ends up just being the worst thing you've ever done in your whole entire life and you just want to die. So that was like 10 deadlifts, 9 wall balls, 9 deadlifts, 9 wall balls, 8 deadlifts, 8 wall balls all the way down to 1. So yeah, it doesn't look that bad really, because you think the maximum amount that you're actually going to do really is 10, you know, because you're going to go one less every single round. But seriously, that was awful. I found it really hard to kind of catch my breath. I felt like I wasn't really catching my breath properly, and no matter how big of a breath I was trying to take, I just couldn't get enough oxygen in, and it was just horrible. So that was really, really hard. And at round 4, I was 100% ready to just leave. I was ready to give up because I physically thought I can't do another single rep. I was like so fatigued, I could barely stand up. And to think that I had 3, 2, 1 still to do was just awful. And even though I know it's not really a large amount of reps, it was still just awful because I physically couldn't do one more rep. But it was so great. Everybody like gathered around like they do, you know, in CrossFit, and really cheered me on and really tried to help me get through it, which I did. It was ugly, but I did. But thank you to everyone who was there who was cheering me on, because it really does help, even though I don't really acknowledge you at the time. You're in my head, so I can hear you, and it helps a lot. So anyway, that was excruciating. And then yesterday's WOD was a row and a cluster, so it was like a clean into a thruster. We did a 15 calorie row and then 3 clusters, and then a 15 calorie row and then 6 clusters, and then 15 calorie row, 9, and so on. That was awful too. I found that I was really trying to catch my breath then as well, because I was like trying to get as much oxygen in as I possibly could, and it just felt like, you know, I'd take a small amount of oxygen in and it was just not enough, and it was awful. And especially with the rowing as well, because obviously you're in that position crouched over quite a lot. Well, that's probably a really bad example of rowing technique, because you're probably not meant to be crouched over. You know how you're just like, you compress because your legs are up by your chest and you're just like, there's not much room to breathe kind of thing. But other than that, everything's going really well. I'm feeling really, you know, I'm loving training again. It's great. It's one of those things that you always want to give up while you're doing it, in my personal opinion. you always want to give up, you always want to like, or you always think, oh my gosh, I cannot do another single rep, I just cannot do it. And then you finish it, and then it's like, I did it, you know. Literally 10 minutes later, you feel just like you did before you did the WOD. You know, you really can do it. You just need to take it step by step. And, you know, it's true. It's a tiny little step at a time, and that's how you climb a mountain, I guess, you know. I remember standing at the bottom of the mountain. We did the 3 Peaks challenge in England, and I've climbed some mountains in Poland. And I remember looking up at the mountains thinking, there's just no way. There's absolutely no way this fat chick can get up there. No way. But, you know, step by step, it might take me a whole day, but in the end, you really get there. You look down and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I started there. That's exactly where I was. It's the same for everything in life, I guess. You know, you just need to take that first step, and then you need to take the second and the third, and you just continue to do that until you get to where you want to be. And it really is like everything in life. CrossFit is definitely something that the more you do it, the more your mind changes. Like, you really start to think, oh, okay, you know, this is doable. I can do this every single day. Even though it's hard, I can do this every single day, and, you know, I might actually be able to achieve the goals that I really want to achieve. And that's really empowering. So, yeah. Alright. Wednesday at CrossFit Airway 5 is usually a rest day. But today Casey asked me if I was going to work out, and I said, should I? And she said yes. So I was like, all right. So Casey, what do you want me to do today?
Today you're going to be doing a 21-15-9 rep scheme of power snatches, box jumps, and ab mat sit-ups. So just something to get the body moving.
Yeah.
Keeping it in check.
So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Yes.
Awesome.
Maybe that you can do it outside. That'd be a great idea. You know, CrossFit is preparing for the unknown. As you know, we have a whole bunch of snow outside, so
Are you serious?
it could help you out. The snow out
I hope she's joking.
I'm not joking.
She's joking.
Come on, let's go. Good, let's go. Come on. Nice, let's go. Nice, you're almost there. Let's go.
What's next?
Come on. Burpees are next. Come on. Come on, it's preparing for the unknown. Let's go. Come on. All weather conditions. Come on. Good. Nice. Just fall down. Let's go. Fall down and get back up.
Oh my God.
Nice job. Good. You won't even be able to feel that sweat either. Come on. Let's go. You might as well make a snow angel while you're down there.
So after all that, she actually made me do the real WOD inside. And I don't know what I can tell you really. I don't know if I prefer doing it out in the snow or inside, because equally it was really hard. Power snatches, box jumps, and ab mat sit-ups. 21-15-9. And it was great actually. I really enjoyed it. Even though I was exhausted, I did really enjoy it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you coming up and saying, you know, good job to me and everything. It means such a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you next Wednesday for the next one. I think I'm going to do a weighing at the end of each month. I think that kind of makes sense, just to see kind of where I'm at. But yeah, apart from that, have a great week. I hope it's productive. Hope you achieve everything you want this week, and I will speak to you next Wednesday. Have a great day, guys.